Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we will create a step-by-step guide that will help you in setting up an automated webhooks for instant data transfer. In this video, I will show you an automation between JotForm and Google Sheets, like how you can automatically add the JotForm submission details capturing through webhooks in Google Sheets. So to begin with the process, this here is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. So here my objective is that whenever there will be a new form submission in JotForm, then automatically the details of that form submission should be added over here in this Google Sheets by using webhook. So now to automate this entire process, here I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. This here is the all applications page by Pabbly Connect. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. And over here, I'm going to name it as setting up automated webhooks for instant data transfer. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders I have created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as webhooks. And now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation and integration will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So basically, action is an automated response of your trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action. So now moving to my use case, that is to setting up automated webhooks for instant data transfer. So moving to my trigger window, as I want that whenever there will be a new form submission in JotForm, then automatically the response should be added in Google Sheets. So here to capture the response from JotForm, I'm going to use webhooks. So here in this trigger window, webhook will be my trigger application. So now moving ahead, as I want to add the form submission details in a Google Sheet. So here in this action window, I'm going to use Google Sheets as my action application. Here it is. So now moving to the action event, that will be to add new row. So here by using this webhook, I'm going to capture the response from JotForm. So now to do this, I will take you to my JotForm account. And over here, this is the form that I want to use. That is by the name of contact form. So here, this is the form and these are the details that is to be filled in the form. So now as I want to build an integration between JotForm and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to use a webhook to capture the response. So in settings, I will go to integrations, and in integrations, here I'm going to search for webhooks. Here it is. And now here I need to add the webhook. So here in Pabbly Connect, this here is the webhook URL given. So this webhook URL will act as a bridge to capture the response over here in Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to copy it. And now I'm going to paste the same over here. And now I'm going to click on complete integration. So here it says the integration is ready. You have successfully created your integration. So now I am going to click on publish, and from here I'm going to copy the link and open in a new tab. So this here is the contact form, and here in Pabbly Connect you can see it is waiting for a webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that data can be recorded over here in this webhook response. I'm going to mention the first name as dummy, last name as user, and the email ID as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here I'm going to click on submit. So here it says thank you, your submission has been received. That means these details would have been captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that I've received the response, and scrolling down with the details, here is the first name, last name, and the email. That means the form response is successfully captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So the first step of this automation is done. That means now whenever there will be a new form submission through JotForm, then automatically by using webhook, the response will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as I've got the form submission details over here, now I want to add these details in my Google Sheet. So here I'm going to click on connect. And now to add a new connection, I'm simply going to sign in with Google. Here you can see that the authorization is successful. So you can see Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So here this is the Google Sheet that I've created by the name of contact form responses. Here it consists only of one sheet and of 3 columns. One is of first name, last name and the email. So this is the Google Sheet that I want to use where I want to add the details. So here in Pabbly Connect from the select spreadsheet, I'm going to select my spreadsheet as contact form responses. And now the selected sheet is sheet 1. Now moving to these details of first name, last name and email. So here I'm going to map it. So basically mapping is the process to insert the data from previous steps. So as I've received the response from Webhook, here I'm going to mention the first name as dummy. So I'm going to map it. Now moving to the last name, I'm going to map the last name as well. So here I've mapped the last name. Now moving to the email, here I'm going to map the email as well. So I've mapped the email. So as I've mapped all of these details, this method of mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response with new data, so that data can be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information would have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So now here I'm simply going to click on save and send test request to see the response. So here I've received a response and this is a positive response. So now I will take you to my Google Sheet and here you can see that in a new row, the details of the form submission is successfully added. Here is the first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytunes.com. That means the form submission details is successfully added in a new row in this Google Sheet. So this automation and integration was a successful one. Now, whenever a new form response will be received through JotForm, then by using Webhook, the response will be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And then by using the same response details, it will be added in a new row in Google Sheets.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.